Hey guys, it's Scott from fxmissions.com. Just a note, I've finished the trilogy of Anthologies from the Forefront, and all 3 books are currently available on Amazon.
Take your leadership to the next level. It's time for the Foundational Missions Leadership Moment with Scott McClelland of FX Missions.
Hi, Scott McClelland with your Leadership Moment. Thanks for jumping in with us. We're still on location in Thailand. Yeah. And we're with Tracy Lorensen again. She's going to talk to us a little bit more about women in leadership. And Tracy, if you don't mind, as you complete your thoughts, why don't you tell any ladies or gentlemen how to know more about what you guys are doing here in Thailand, like your Facebook page or your, just your blog. I know you guys are doing some of that. So thanks again for joining us. And what should we not overlook about women in leadership?
Hi, everyone. Yes, you can check us out at the Lorensens on Instagram, or you can go to my Facebook page, Tracy Rose Lorensen on Facebook there. Yeah. And so today I wanted to talk some more about women in leadership and just the role, the co-laboring type role of men and women together in leadership, and just thinking about maybe Scott's predominant listeners are men. So all you men out there maybe listening, and also for the women that are out there that are clicking on this and wanting to hear about women in leadership. And so I just want to share about how my husband and I have been married for 9 years now, almost 10. Yay. And my husband and I really live life together, just very linked arm in arm. It's not this, my wife must submit to me type lifestyle. We don't live like that. We live in submission to one another. He does a great job of supporting me and me being a woman in leadership. And I, again, as I've stated before, being a woman overseas, a missionary, there tends to be this overall thought that women should be at home homeschooling. And I just want to say to that I don't desire to homeschool at all. If there's one day that I would need to homeschool, I would do that. But I have chosen the route to send my children to local Thai schools, because it was important for me to have my children in a school and be learning the language, making friends with the people that we're here to serve and love and get to know, so that they have relationships and that they love the people in their own way and learn the language. And that has been very successful to our family, for us, for our children. My son Geshem, who's 8 years old, is fluent in Thai and can read and write. And you've heard him and you've seen his Thai friends. Yeah. And this is just a very, it's supernatural, definitely a gift from God. But I also believe it's part of our choices and the way we've lived our lives. And back to my husband and I's relationship too. One person just recently was talking about how our relationship looks like a sword in a sheath, and the two belong together, and not one is more important, that you need the sheath to protect the sword, because if you were walking around with this really sharp weapon, it would just cut you up and damage you. But yet the sheath is there to help bring that protection, and it has a usefulness too. I just see that my relationship with my husband and I is that we are both, go hand in hand together, that we both have our own different ways that we express ourselves, our different needs and those kind of things, but that we do work better together. Mm-hmm. My husband and I don't necessarily do the same things day to day. We don't necessarily go out and do the exact same thing, but he supports me in the things that I am passionate about and the things that I enjoy and I love. And I do the same thing with him. I'm also passionate about his ideas and try to see those things happen. And I just wanted to more specifically talk about, too, that the men that are possibly listening who are married and have wives, and maybe even earlier when I talked to maybe bringing up the submission thing, just already just rubs you the wrong way. And you're just like, woman, submit. But you are my wife, and I am the head over you. And so maybe these are the feelings you're feeling, but I just want to really challenge you to pursue your wife and pursue her dreams and encourage her and get behind her dreams and really speak into her life and validate and get to know her in that way, and what are the things that she does enjoy and that she thrives in, and what makes her come alive and that kind of thing. And also for the women that are listening and that are feeling like, well, maybe my husband's, not like this at all, and I feel actually really oppressed or something by this. I don't feel as free as what Tracy's speaking about here. And I just want to encourage you too to, really pursue your husband and communicate with him. Sometimes our husbands don't know what we're thinking, and we think they ought to know, and that we need to be better communicators with what our desires are and our dreams and our plans and the things we want to do too. So I just want to encourage the listeners out there. And if you're single, just want to say, yeah, this is great things to already be thinking about for your future marriage, of just really complementing each other and working together and being for one another, and how to continue to move together in leadership together, as both of you have skill sets and ways to offer leadership, because the way a woman does lead is much more different than the way men lead. And women are definitely more feminine and more softer, but yet can be very strong and but sensitive too. And men also the same, might be very masculine and strong, but men have emotional needs as well. And we definitely complement each other. And this is what I believe was God's design. So just wanting to encourage all the listeners out there that working together equally as a husband and wife and doing ministry and doing work and leading is the best way to live your life to the fullest.
Thanks a lot, Tracy. Good stuff. Yeah, life as a partnership is for me exactly what, it's something that we, Kathy and I work on as well. So not a hierarchical situation, but people who are working together and see each other as uniquely valuable and a part of the complete contribution. Very, very good stuff. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for your transparency. And, I know it's risky to not just fall in line or follow the party line, if you will, for people as we're doing the things we do. A lot of people have very conservative or traditional views. It takes courage to go forward and step forward into some things that I believe the Lord's trying to bring us into, as you're saying. So thanks for joining us again. And we look forward to returning to do Leadership Moment in Thailand again very soon. I'm Scott McClelland. If you need to reach out to us at the Leadership Moment, do so at fxmissions.com. Until next time, have a good one.
This Leadership Moment was produced in partnership with Engaging Missions. Have your leadership question answered by contacting Scott at fxmissions.com. Visit FX Missions to learn more about how you can grow your leadership and engage in missions. Visit engagingmissions.com for encouragement, insight, and resources from missionaries, ministry leaders, and church planters.